Hi guys, it's Brianna and I will be talking about my Sunsation Tour experience. So I went to the show that kicked off the whole tour, the first show, which was in Houston, Texas at the Bayou Music Center on July 24th. I went there with my friend who was a big fan of all the boys there at the whole thing. And I went there to go see Christian Collins. And I had no idea who else was there. I knew that there were going to be other boys there that were really known by a lot of girls, but yeah, I heard about them, but I had no idea who they were. I didn't even know their names, which was kind of awkward because I got VIP, the meet and greet with the photo and everything, and I had no idea what their names were. Since I got VIP, it said that they would let us in at 4, but they didn't start letting us in till like 4:20, 4:30, around there. And there were 2 lines. One on the outside to get inside, and once you were inside, there was gonna be another line that would lead you to go inside to the meet and greet with photos and all that good stuff. And we waited in line for quite a while outside. It was kind of hot, but when you got inside, the line was already huge. I knew it was going to take a while, and I was kind of awkwardly there with my friend because they were buying merch, and I had no idea what the merch was because they were all the boys and they had no Christian Collins merch. So the line kept growing, and the line to the merch was massive, and it was crowded and it was messy. So I just got out of there and I went to the line for the meet and greet. And we waited quite a while. We got inside around like really late 4, and there was a curtain that would close off the meet and greet, and they let little groups in to get the photo and everything. Let me just say, there was a lot of standing and a lot of screaming girls, but it was a really nice experience. It was really fun. The boys were so sweet. Like, they were so nice and charming, and they were so cute. Especially Dylan, Aaron, and Matthew. They were the sweetest. As you would go in, there was loud music playing, and the playlist they had was actually pretty good. There were 5 stations, which the first station was the Collins family, which was Crawford, Christian, and Kirsten. I think that's how you say her name. Second station was Daniel Sky, Jake Foshi, and Luke Foshi. I think that's how you say their name. Station 3 was Brent Rivera, Aaron Carpenter, and Dustin Carpenter. Station 4 was Dylan Rupp and Taylor Caniff. Station 5 was Matthew Espinoza and Carter Reynolds. There was many lines to take photos with them, and there was a table spread out, and you would put all the stuff that you wanted them to sign, and they would hurry up and sign everything. And a thing that they would give you in the line was a poster, and mine is all crinkled up because when the show went on, it was in my hand, or it was either on the stage because I was at the very front. They also, when you were in line, they would give you this wristband. You'd meet them and you'd give them a hug, and it was a really nice experience to meet all of them. After all that, they took a mini break. Jake, he came out, and I think he was kind of like the whole MC or whatever you call it. And there were a few games at the show which brought like the general admission fans on stage. There was the dating game, which was them having to use pickup lines to pick up the girls. There was like a table set out with flowers, and the boys had 10 seconds to do their best pickup line on each of the general admission girls, which was very sweet and it was so funny. And Dustin Carpenter's band, Animals, I think that's how you, Animals, yes, Dustin Carpenter's band, first to go out, and they sang like a few covers and also their original song, and they were amazing. They sang, one of my favorite songs they sang was Sam Smith's Stay With Me. They're so good. Daniel Sky, he sang a few songs too. And like I said, there was games in between each of those. Kirsten did really good too. She sang with her brother. Dylan and Taylor came out, sang Buck Wild. It was amazing. Like, I was at the front of the stage and they would run back and forth, like touching our hands, and the show ended around like late 10 and they started packing up on stage and everything, and as they were packing up I was yelling to take a selfie, and they were so sweet and they agreed. The crowd was amazing. People made posters, wore the fan shirts, bandanas. I didn't know the whole bandana thing because I didn't know the whole fan base and all that, but at the end of the night I pretty much knew the boys' names, most of them. I came there for Chris and ended the night loving all of them. They did so good. They were so sweet. It was really nice. Their show was really good. It was their first show. It was so funny. Made girls laugh, made girls cry, made girls scream. But that's what they do. That's the wrap. Then they left to go to Dallas, and now they're doing more shows. But that was my experience, and I hope you like listening to my story.